Good Midwest morning, everyone. This is Nicole, your mobile bloggers for toctown.com. And this morning, I wanted to share with you a podcast of tips, tools, and voiceover techniques on recording your videos, your blogs, any kind of sound effects that you want to create for your social media station. So I have a 10-step process that I walk through. And of course, you can always add your special touch, your special accoutrement. I'm trying to learn my French this year in 2019, or at least remember what I've learned throughout the years. But let me not go on a sidetrack. Pretty much what I do in a 10-step process is walk through every element of my video before I publish it. So that way I do a clean publish, I upload and distribute knowing that all of my information is professionally produced, as well as when you get ready to distribute, the search engine optimization is set up for productivity as well as success. All right, let's start with step one. Now, mind you, I'm using Movie Maker 2.0, and it's a little bit different from the original version that Windows offers for free when you purchase your desktop. So, if you have the original version or even the 2.0 version, I'm always open to questions. Leave them in the comment section down below, and I will research the option or the solution that you need in order to achieve the results. First of all, save your clips to your desktop folder. Set aside a specific folder for each video. So that way you're not mixing up elements, you're not spending time looking for the final production clips of what you want to produce in your video. So that way you know the timing of your video, how you want to position things, and what specific elements you want to create within that one video. Step number two is set up your final intro. Decide what your outro will be, and I'll get into a lot more of that later on in the workshop for this season. So once you decide, okay, I want to use this intro to start my video, my lead in, my actual clips that I want to use in order to demonstrate or give a visual image on what I'm documenting, and then finally your outro and what you want your clients, your customers, or even the people that research your material to do next as a call to action. Okay, step number three is review and make show notes or even mental highlights slash challenges that you face. There's nothing more resourceful than understanding what type of material you're dealing with, what type of instrument you're using, and lastly, how to make adjustments at the last minute in order to make a successful video. So, once again, this is just a brief walkthrough, and you can always dive into more, but take your time in understanding what you have before you. That way, you utilize it to the best of its ability. Number four, do a practice run. Even before I produced this video, I made sure that all of my elements were in place. I had a mental idea of what I wanted to share, and then I press record and I just start. Number five is record your final version. If you make a mistake, let's say something in the environment goes off or you are briefly interrupted, then go ahead and record or edit out, if you can, that section and re record so that you have a final professional produced production. Number six is review your audio quality. Just run through the whole video. And you're taking time for this. You're not making up excuses on not being able to run through your final version before uploading. Make sure when you set up your editorial calendar that you set aside time to run through your final version before you upload. Number 7, edit and decide your final visual prompts as well as the time of the season when you're uploading, either it's winter, spring, fall, or summer. I know I didn't say that in order of the way the seasons happen, but that's usually how things happen sometimes, is that you pretty much get your ingredients together, you start cooking, and once you realize you may need a little bit of salt, a little pepper here, or even a special ingredient, my favorite is garlic, then you go ahead and add that in before you upload. Number 8, go ahead and add some music, maybe to the intro or to the outro. Look for some free sound effects that you can incorporate. This is going to be your best work. So take time now in little increments of figuring out how can I add certain elements in to make this video blog, this product promotion, or even this client demonstration the best of my ability. That way it's a signature that you have for you and yourself as a video blogger. Number 9, and we're almost done, is save your final piece for uploading. That's the rendering process, which it goes through a whole, depending upon how long your video is, it might take from as short as 10 minutes to 1 hour to 2 hours. So don't babysit the session. Go ahead and set it, and you know what? Check in on it every 10 to 20 minutes. I wouldn't say set it and forget it, because a lot of times something may happen to your equipment, or it may stop in the upload or even slow down depending upon your speed of transfer. So you want to always keep a mindful eye on it. You don't want to put stuff on the stove and just let it cook unless you know how much time each portion should take. Number 10 is upload to a specific social media platform, whether that be YouTube, Vimeo, Facebook. You want to add additional time for that upload as well. So that's why when you go through this 10-step process, you can always add your own elements, your own flavor, your own seasoning, because just like taking time to record this podcast, I had to wait until, the home studio was quiet and no one was really walking around or doing things. It is early in the morning, so thankfully no one is up yet. But pretty much I get myself ready mentally, physically, in order to record. So that way I'm not stumbling through my words. I'm not trying to figure out what I want to say next. It's a smooth choreographed piece that I want to illustrate to you. So that way you have a successful podcast, you have a successful video already recorded and your voiceover done, and you have some products to also recommend, which I do have a list linked below, which benefit Resurrection Life Center and all of the things that they're doing to establish the center, their media center in Texas. So go ahead and visit the links, if you like the video that you're watching at this moment in association to the voiceover, or go ahead and link your own video if you want me to watch. And last but not least, let me know what you think about it. Give it a like, definitely comment, and be sure to subscribe to the social media platform that you're visiting this video with. I'm Nicole, your mobile bloggist for toctown.com. I do have more material available on Patreon. Everything is listed from being just a simple $1 Caribbean crew member all the way through to me directing, producing, and promoting your video blog segments. So be sure to visit us, take your time, bring a cup of coffee, cup of tea, or anything con leche, because we have more things to talk about in this season and in this time. Thank you so much, Kristen Palmer, for sponsoring this video for our Patreon community and corporate culture to enjoy. We invite more of you to join in as we produce more videos to help out more artisan admins in our corporate community of toctown.com. Take care.